Guys, so I'm back with a bit of a haul today. So I went with my school to Strasbourg last week, and from the 12th to the 16th of November for the Euroscola program, and I was able to find some craft stores, or I randomly found some craft related things at other stores. So I thought I would just show you guys what I got. So, I know, I keep all the bags of stores, so like I have Lindt, this is another chocolate place, because I mean these small ones, they would be really cool in a mini album. So, I don't think I'm going to be doing a mini album, but we will see how it goes, to document that trip, I mean. So, I'm just going to get right in. I'm going to try and separate these out to places I've bought them. I'm sorry, it's nighttime and I'm using a bunch of different lights, so I'm sorry for any glare. Okay, one of the stores I found was a place called Hema, and it's a Dutch store. It's kind of like a chain store. I'm guessing it's all over Europe, sort of like Tiger, and it has a bunch of random things, and they had some Christmas related things that I'm going to use as scrapbooking items. So one of them are these adorable tags that have I'm gonna take one out, that have like, they're just like shaker tags, and I can't make these myself. I don't have the tools for them, and they were cheap and they're cute and they're perfect for mini albums. And I'm planning to do a December daily this year, which is why I indulged in buying some Christmas related stuff as well. Then I bought these tags, which are just stars, so they're pretty neutral to use. And then I have a bunch of garlands. Now, I don't really use banners all that much, but they were just so cute. And if they're already made, maybe it will be easier for me to use. So I bought these circle ones because they're neutral to use on any page. I bought these flags because they're really cute and birthday themed. And then I also got these for the stars because they're Christmassy. Not so much. I don't really like these party hats, but who knows? Maybe I'll end up using them. But I mostly bought them for these gold glittery stars. So that was one store. Then another store, it was sort of like just like a bookstore slash stationery store kind of thing. And my friend bought this amazing, it was sort of like a traveler's notebook kind of thing, where there were inserts in it already. It was a leather bound book, and there were inserts in order to put memorabilia. It was really cool. And I got these traveler's notebooks because I hadn't brought a notebook with me to document the trip while I was there to journal in. And I bought these just so I could start right away, and of course I didn't. And then I opened them up and I realized that I bought the lined ones. And I don't think I'm going to use these anywhere, so they're probably going to end up in my giveaway box for a future giveaway. And then I saw this at the register and it was just so pretty. It's just a gorgeous floral washi tape. So that's another store. Then let me think. Then this was Graphique, which is part of the Rouge et Rabelais sort of business, and that's a French company. So I got those. I got a few things from there. I think these were from there as well. So they have the Artemio brands, they have Toga, and they have their store brand as well. So I just got some cute little things. These are wooden studs, is what they're called, but they're like a flare badge made with wood. They're actually really, really cool. Again, I'm sorry about this lighting. Oh, and this packaging is gorgeous. And then I bought these because the colors really reminded me of a museum exhibit I have recently been to in Angers. And then I realized that they're more Native American things, but I have a lot of, I have some pictures to use those with from when I was a child. I was much younger. And also dream catchers is a neutral. I mean, it's something you can use on various different pages. And then I also bought this wood veneer pack. That's just Christmassy stuff again, just because I don't have that much Christmas stuff. Well, I actually don't have that much Christmas paper, but I thought, why not buy this? It was like $2 or so, 3 euros. Anyway, and then last time I was in France in June, I had found these like essentials, the indispensables, and I bought a bunch because I found them amazing for backgrounds. They didn't have those particular ones, but I thought I'd get some colored ones instead, because why not? So these were €1.10 each. So these are a very busy backgrounds, but I think if like with gesso mixed media they could work. So I got 2 of those. I got the red version, and then I got this paper for the floral side. Again, I apologize for this lighting. And then I got this paper for, this has sort of like a diamond a pattern. I thought it was cool, and it's purple, so why not? And then I bought a pack of page protectors, and I already used them because, but I still need, I used 10 page protectors, that means 20 layouts, but I still have like 80 left to put into page protectors, so I'm gonna need more page protectors from somewhere. Then this was from a huge bookstore, and I thought it would be, it's just a notebook. Yeah, it's meant to write your recipes in, and it just has some like cool designs and whatnot, and I thought it would be a great excuse to finally write down some of my grandmother's recipes. And then another store I found was the same one I found back in June in a different part of France, and it's the Everything's €2 store. And I remembered I had found this one of these paper pads there last time I was in France, and I thought I'll just give it a try. And they had 5 different sets, and I got 4 of them because they're gorgeous. And I do have, my stash is very summer based, and I do have a lot of pictures to scrapbook from trips to these more cold countries rather than the island of the Mediterranean, like France, for example, Strasbourg and Paris as well, which are both in France, obviously. But so I thought these would be a perfect way to document that. So I'm gonna flip through these because there's some really gorgeous papers. And look at that floral. That's just so pretty. And the wood grain is gorgeous too. And this one, I like that one a lot. So that's one. So this is, it's actually really thick paper. There's 24 sheets with 12 designs and 6 by 12. And it was only €2. €2, I'm guessing, is about $2.40, something like that. And this is the roses. This one has a lot of pretty florals as well. This one's gorgeous. I really like this heart pattern too. And then this one's romance. Look at that. This one can be used for Christmas too, I think, for my December daily. We shall see. Like this, it can be used for Santa letters. It can be used for, I can use it for a layout too about my stamp collection. I can use it for collecting postcards. I can use it for various different things, or I can just use it because it's a pretty pattern. This butterfly paper is beautiful as well. Like this, I'm not going to use, but who cares? It was €2. Okay, there's that. I love the heart pattern as well. And then last but not least, I got the Vintage Moments. Look at that gorgeous floral. And the butterflies, I love the butterflies. And then again, these vintage old letters. this is actually a very stark white compares to the others, and it's like graph paper, so I'm sure I can do a gazillion layouts about studying or school or senior year or college applications or whatever. And then, so that's it from that store. And then last but not least, we went to another town called Colmar on our way to the airport because we were leaving from Basel. And I found there was a like full craft store there, but it was a bit expensive. And I had already bought all the other stuff, but I could not resist these papers that I'm going to show you in a second. So I bought these rhinestones. I'm just going to get rid of the glare. Because they're like a nice neutral, there's black and there's white, that it can be used on any layout. So why not? That's from Paper Mania. And then I got a bunch of papers. So they had a few stacks, like singles that you could buy. And I did buy one. I bought this one because it's from the same collection as those wooden, yikes, as these, and I thought it would be cool to have something that will match. So this was €1.15, which it's a bit more than what you would pay for a paper from the States, but whatever. And then she had a bunch of different paper pads, but you didn't buy them by the paper pad. You bought them, you could open up the pad and pull out the sheets that you wanted, and it was €1 for each sheet. So I got two of these because I just love this pattern floral, and then I could always use a neutral backside as well. I don't know what collections these are from. And then I got this one because I really like the this is from that same paper pad as the butterflies. I got it from this side. And then they have this other, it was a textured kind of paper pad, I don't know. And it was a baby themed actually, but I really liked these hexagons, and if you feel the paper, it does have a fabric texture to it. So I thought it would be interesting to cut some of these out and do some sort of design. And then I found this gorgeous paper pad. And I bought all the sheets that were left. I mean, I think there were 9. So this is by Craft Sensations. I think this is a Dutch brand again. And I'm going to show you what other ones I bought. There's a gorgeous florals. So there's this, and then there's this one. And then there's this watercolor. Another floral, more watercolor. They're double-sided, by the way. So there's some duplicates, but I love these papers. So I just got the whole thing. These are gorgeous. And then this floral is amazing as well. So that concludes my little haul from my latest trip. Oh, no. We went to this like home decor shop with ornaments and stuff, and they had these cute little bows, and I thought, why not? They were €3, and I really liked them, so I got those as well. So now that concludes my latest haul from my France trip. Yikes, I just killed some rhinestones here. Anyway, so a lot of cool goodies, a lot of paper actually. Like I needed more paper. But anyway, so I'm excited to start creating using all this new stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.